The mid to late 90s were a truly magical time. It seemed like any game with big hair and big swords would make a splash both in the East and the West, owing to the surging popularity of anime. Final Fantasy VII had just made its mark on the gaming landscape, and Square was looking to take its art in a slightly different direction. And if they steal some thunder from the soon-to-drop Ocarina of Time, so much the better. Big hair, big swords, and an action-adventure bent that still retains a good bit of Square's RPG sensibilities. This is Brave Fencer Musashi. Terror has gripped the all-you-can-eat kingdom. Man, I should have eaten something before recording this. These names are making me hungry. The Thirst Quencher Empire, now I'm thirsty too, has kidnapped Princess Flawn, Filet, they're both Sandy Fox roles. Before her abduction, though, she's able to summon the hero of legend, a smart-mouthed, cynical brat named Musashi. After clambering up a tower to obtain a legendary sword, Musashi begins his quest to rescue the castle's 40 inhabitants, run errands for the villagers, obtain the 5 scrolls, get the power-ups, and win the game. Because that's what heroes do. Musashi starts with just the swords on his back and some very basic combo moves. By charging an attack with the R1 button, he can unleash either a spinning blade attack that looks unnervingly familiar, or throw his katana into an enemy, absorbing their power for his own use. It'll take a clever combination of these powers and some quality platforming talent to complete this in-depth and engaging story. The mechanics are well detailed, down to each sword having its own EXP totals, as well as a quantification of Musashi's mind and body. It's a nice little taste of RPG in what feels much more like a Zelda-style adventure, without getting too bogged down in numbers. You get more HP by finding berries, and more capacity for special attacks by rescuing townsfolk, who can provide insight, flavor, and sometimes new attacks by speaking to them at the castle. Add on to this a slew of time-based events, taking full advantage of the game's day-night system, a fatigue system that slows Musashi down if he hasn't had a nap or a mint in a while, and an item system full of perishable goods, and cheese that gets better with age. Behold the power of cheese! And that's not the only cheese. There's a lot of dialogue in this game, and the majority is spoken aloud by a strange but effective vocal cast. Musashi gets through the game just wise-assing it up, and doing a good job of it too, but some of the villains can get, well, let's just say they might as well be covered with Alfredo sauce. The character design too is just off the wall enough to be awesome. Like I said, big hair, big swords, that's really all you need. It had been a while since I'd picked up Musashi's Quest, and frankly I think the game holds up well. There's a diversity to the experience that keeps the game fresh, and while the graphics come off looking a bit dated, well, it's a PS1 game from 1998, of course it's dated. Point is, it's still damn fun, with plenty of self-aware humor. It might not seem like much in the face of Ocarina of Time, but then again 99.99% of games don't look like much in the face of Ocarina of Time. For what it's worth, it's a fantastic adventure if you want something RPG-inspired but still very hands-on. Unfortunately, the PlayStation Network incarnation is only available in Japan, so you'll have to find the original physical discs to enjoy it. It'll keep you coming back, always hungry for more. And now, I need a taco.
That's what you get!